A holiday health alert still going on this Thanksgiving Eve. There is a nationwide warning at this point not to eat romaine lettuce because of possible contamination. Most stores have pulled the inventories off the shelf and they did it immediately, but not all, as John Sherrick shows us.
The DeKalb Farmers Market, which is privately owned, is one grocery store which is not heeding the CDC warning against romaine lettuce. I just bought this head of romaine and this packaged romaine lettuce from the DeKalb Farmers Market, the bins fully stocked with romaine products. So far, the Food and Drug Administration has not ordered a recall of romaine, but the CDC warning in the meantime for a voluntary recall is loud and clear. Contaminated romaine found in 11 states so far. It has sickened 32 people with E. coli bacteria. 13 of them had to be hospitalized. So far, no illnesses from romaine lettuce have been reported in Georgia. Publix immediately inventoried all of its produce and found 90 products containing romaine and took them all off of the shelves and threw them away. Kroger has a banner across the top of its website telling customers, "We have removed from sale all romaine or romaine products out of an abundance of caution," and Kroger is offering a full refund to customers who bought romaine there. Restaurants are taking romaine out of their kitchens and off of their menus. Atlanta-based Chick-fil-A posted a notice on all of its outdoor and indoor menus. It is no longer selling its salads. The CDC and the FDA are trying to track down the source of the contaminated romaine lettuce. No one from DeKalb Farmers Market responded immediately for comment about why it's still selling romaine. One customer told me that she was so concerned she stood by the romaine bins for an hour, warning people not to buy the romaine. Eventually, a supplier posted a letter above the romaine bin dated November 20th telling customers, "We will continue to monitor the situation." But the CDC warning against romaine is specific and urgent, even telling people to wash drawers, shelves, and hands that have come into contact with romaine. From DeKalb County, John Sherrick, 11.